welcome back to today's lesson on Module 4, Lesson 4, where we're going to be talking about how to use these recommendations that you've been getting to be able to close more business quickly and also be able to even charge higher prices because of the social proof that you've now gathered. Now, in the previous lesson, we talked about how to turn your profile views and endorsements into actual recommendations and also potential clients after you've provided value to that particular prospect. Now, what you want to do is, as you've been getting in the habit of asking for these recommendations, you want to leverage these to close the current prospects that you're working on becoming your client. So let's talk about how you do that. Now, here we are on one of my websites, jimenacortez.com, and what I've done here is leverage some of the recommendations that I've received on LinkedIn and put them on my actual website. Now, people can actually verify these testimonials that I have and see that they're real when they see them on my LinkedIn profile. So if you go down here, all of those clients have left testimonials down here where you can see my recommendations. So what you want to do is start putting these testimonials on your website, and also when you're talking to new prospects and you're about to have a meeting about your services, let them know, hey, prior to our meeting, if you have any questions about how I work with my clients, take a look at my LinkedIn profile and see what my current customers are saying about the services that we provide. Now sometimes they will read it, other times they won't read it, but you want to make sure to let them know that, hey, if you have any questions about this actually working or what it's going to do for you, just take a look at what other people are saying about this on LinkedIn. And because these are their actual profiles, they can see these are real people, they can see that these aren't some, bunch of made up testimonials. That's going to really increase your credibility in the eyes of this prospect. And the more testimonials that you get, the more you can leverage these. So let me show you an example of somebody that I used to work with that really leverages their recommendations. Now, he's gotten in the habit of always asking people for recommendations. And a lot of the people that have recommended him have not always hired him for online reputation services, but because he provided that value in one way or another, he's got over 223 recommendations. And so what you can do after you start getting a lot of recommendations is you can actually leverage that number and even use it on your profile headline and in your other marketing copy, whether it be in your website, in emails that you send out, in any promotional materials that you create for your company. You can say, hey, we're so good, over 200 of our clients recommend us on LinkedIn. And then they can go on LinkedIn and they can see all the recommendations that you've received. And that overwhelming social proof is going to help you also be able to charge higher prices, because a lot of times people will be reluctant to want to hire you compared to somebody else. And you can say, well, does somebody else have, X amount of people recommending them for their services? Well, no. Well, then I'm probably a better choice. And that's exactly what Jerome does whenever he's in sales situations, being compared to other reputation management consultants. So next, you want to add your recommendations to your website, and you want to showcase your LinkedIn profile to any new leads and mention your recommendation count, especially as it starts to get past 10, because after you've got more than 10 people recommending you for your services, now you're starting to look really authoritative, credible, and like somebody that really provides results. And that's ultimately what your clients want. I can't tell you how many times people will ask me, especially people that I meet off of LinkedIn too, can you give me any references for your work? I'm like, look at my profile. They're all right there. And that just takes up a lot of hassle from me having to go find references and, ask my client if, hey, can you talk to so-and-so because they're thinking about hiring us for whatever? That's too much. Just go look at it on the profile. It's right there. There's a whole bunch of testimonials there. And usually they won't even bother your clients. They just want to see that other people have had a positive experience working with you. That's it. So after you take these actions, go ahead and earn your badge. And I'm going to see you on the next lesson where we're going to be talking about trading recommendations so that you can get jump-started much quickly if you don't really have a lot of clients to get recommendations from, or if it's taking you a long time to be able to get these appointments with people or anything like that. So the next lesson is really going to give you a quick and easy way to get recommendations to your profile so that you can get jump started and then continue to build your recommendations over time. So I will see you on lesson 5. Bye-bye.